Gemini, what's up guys? This is your love reading for December 4th through December 10th, and it's late and I'm sorry. Shit happens, you know, it's whatever. I'll get another one out in a couple days, but this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If it resonates, cool. Let me know in the comments. If it doesn't, check your other signs. If you don't know them, just Google birth chart, super simple to find out. Gemini, see what's up. Well then. Alright, so your overall energy is the Ten of Swords reverse. This is your energy as well as Libra and Aquarius. The Ten of Swords upright is crisis, defeat, betrayal, you know, heartbreak, all that shit. See, if you look at it, he's probably dead in the picture. That's how bad this card is upright. Now reversed, you are either coming out of a situation like this, you know, getting over something that was really awful, really traumatic, getting over maybe even, what could it be since this is a love reading? You know, a breakup, some betrayal. So you're either getting over something like that, or you are kind of not letting it go. Do you know what I mean? So hopefully you're just getting over it. Your past energy is a Seven of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could have been dealing with one. You don't have to be. Didn't have to be, whatever, since this is past energy. Seven of Wands, though, is a stand your ground card. It's you felt like you had to protect yourself. For some reason, you were feeling defensive. I mean, this is a breakup card here. It's, you know, you're devastated. This is like one of the worst cards that you could get. So obviously you're going to be feeling defensive if it's that kind of situation. All right. Now your present energy is a Seven of Cups. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is confusion. It's kind of like living in a fantasy world, right? You see, all of this is up in the air, nothing is down in the material world. So you either need to bring your ideas down to the material plane, or you need to stop living in a fantasy world. Get some clarity somehow. This card isn't clear at all. It could also just mean that you or the person that you're dealing with has a lot of options. All right, so that could be too. It doesn't have to necessarily mean that somebody's being delusional, but it could. Now, with this in your future, the Four of Cups, it kind of makes me feel like the Seven of Cups is not like you're living in a fantasy world, but like there's a lot of options. Because in the Four of Cups, which is your future card, you see there's all these cups here, and this kid right here doesn't really care about any of them. It's just kind of sitting there like, yeah, I see all of them, but who cares, really? And it's probably because you just came out of this heartbreak situation that you're not really wanting to pick up any one cup. You're just kind of, whatever, contemplating, you know, it's apathy. Makes sense. You're coming out of something like this. So say you went through a breakup. Now you have all these new options, but you're just kind of sitting there staring at them like, yeah, whatever, because you don't want to deal with that shit again. All right. Your outcome is the Star. This is Aquarius. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, you don't have to be, but this is an awesome card to have in this reading. This is healing. It's healing from the universe, so it's major healing. You know, this kind of healing only comes when you've been through some serious shit, which you obviously have up here. So this is awesome energy to have. Healing, hope, renewal, rejuvenation. Great, great card. All right, let's clarify, guys. Clarify the Ten of Swords for Gemini, December 4th through December 10th. Yeah, okay. Ten of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Swords. More of the same, just not as bad. So this is an energy of anxiety, depression, sleepless nights, you know. It's definitely still very, very hurt. Very, kind of, you know, stuck to yourself, like you don't want to deal with anyone, you don't want to deal with anything, you just want to be left alone so you can heal. If you need some help with something, please get it. You know, that's not a good energy to be in, and nobody should feel that way over another person. So if you are feeling that way over a breakup, like you just simply can't get over it, take some time for yourself. Work on healing, work on self-love, self-care, all that good shit. I know it sounds stupid when you're in that place, like nothing's gonna help, but it will, I promise. You just have to get back to yourself. Okay, so to clarify your Seven of Cups, you have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Knight of Wands is also the player card, guys. So this is your energy right now. I can see why, because you feeling like shit, you know? So you're kind of just like, well, I'm just going to do this right now. I'm not really going to get attached because fuck that. So you have all these options, and you're kind of being the Knight of Wands, or someone else is. It could be someone else around you that's doing this. Knight of Wands is in and out, very passionate, very sex-based though. Like he just kind of comes in, does his thing, leaves again, and it could be a she. It doesn't have to be a he. I say he because it's a he on the card. Doesn't really matter. They're not gender specific. But it's very sexual, very passionate, very fast. Not permanent, right? It could turn into something permanent, but as of right now, it's not. Okay, clarify the Four of Cups for Gemini in their future. Strength reverse. So this is a Leo card. If you're dealing with a Leo, they're probably not being the greatest since it's reversed. I don't think it is an actual Leo, though. I think it's just you don't have the confidence. You don't feel strong enough to pick up any of these cups seriously, probably for sex purposes, but that's about it, because you're still too broken up over this breakup or whatever it was that happened, whether it's in this relationship or another one. I think that this is an actual breakup, and these are just new options that you have. And you don't want to get too involved. You're just keeping it surface level because you don't have the confidence. You don't feel strong enough to get involved in anything serious. Clarify the star for Gemini. Eight of Swords. Okay, guys. You have the 8, 9, and the 10 of Swords here. This is some shit, and I'm sorry that you're feeling so shitty. So the 8 of Swords is a mental prison card, okay? Do you see that? She's in amongst all of these swords, thinking that she's trapped, thinking that she can't get out. She's not trapped. She's trapped in her head. So right now you're probably just trapped in your thoughts, you know, going over the shit that happened in the relationship, what went wrong, what's going to happen now. You feel bound to the relationship or to the person. You're not really, though. It's all in your head. You can get yourself out of it whenever you want. You just have to decide to. And that's what this star's here for. Once you heal yourself, you're not going to deal with this shit anymore, because you're going to know that it's bad for you and you're not going to want it in your space. All right? Now, your advice. You have the 8 of Cups. That's walking away in disappointment. If you have not yet walked away from this relationship, this is your advice to do so. Okay? 8 of Cups is walking away to find your 9th cup, your wish fulfillment. There is something better out there. There always is if you're in this kind of shit. That's your advice. If you haven't yet walked away, walk away. If you're still holding on to it, you know, in your head, in your heart, whatever, let go of it. And the other advice card that came out is the 3 of Wands. This is preparing for the future. It's looking ahead. It could be travel. So maybe there's someone at a distance that you are considering seeing. You should do so. All right? This is your advice to look ahead to the future. Don't keep focusing on this shit that happened here. Look ahead. Prepare for what's next. All right? Okay, let's clarify a couple more and then we'll be good. I'm going to pull another clarifier for your overall to see if I can find out what caused all of this crisis, this defeat, this bullshit that's happening right now. See if I can figure out what happened here. Huh. Okay, the Magician reverse. Somebody was manipulating you? Huh. All right. That's a really tricky energy. Somebody is just trying to make you feel like shit, make you feel like you're the one that's wrong. Yeah, 10 of Wands. This is burdens. This is a really heavy relationship. You're carrying around a lot of bullshit from it, right? A lot of responsibilities. It's weighing you down. It's draining you. You're tired as shit. You have 2 10s here, guys. This has to be the end, all right? It doesn't get any worse than a 10. So the good thing is you are at the end. This is as bad as it's going to get. It's not going to get worse. You just have to make sure you're not letting someone manipulate you. You're not living in a fantasy world. Not being stuck in your head, you know. Focus on you. Focus on healing yourself. All right, let's clarify the strength in your future. Temperance. Sagittarius card. So this is what you need to do. This is balance. This is like inner and outer harmony, right? Your inner self and outer self are in harmony. You're balanced. It's just a reminder to you to get yourself balanced before you do anything else. Before you try to be in a new relationship, whatever it is, get yourself in balance first. All right, let's get another clarifier for your present for this Knight of Wands. Oh, nice, guys. The 4 of Wands. This is celebration. This is also a marriage card. Don't get too ahead of yourself, but this is a very good card. Again, it's fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it is celebration. It is marriage. It's a stable foundation. So it could be that one of these options that you have here, if I had to guess, I would say it's a fire sign, but it doesn't have to be. One of these options could lead to something significant, okay? But you do have to get yourself in balance and heal yourself first before you try to take on something that serious. Clarify the star again for Gemini. Clarify the star. Nice. The Ace of Wands. You have a lot of fire in this reading, guys. The Ace of Wands. After you heal, after you get yourself in balance, after you work on yourself, get yourself back to you, you have this new passionate beginning. All right? Super passionate. It happens super fast and it's very sexual. FYI. Have fun with that. Anyway, so that is, oh, sorry guys. That is there for you. That is waiting for you after you heal. Okay? All right, good luck. Take care.